This conference will now be recorded.
Let me know once you're able to see my screen.
Let's resolve.
Okay. So today we will going to discuss about few concepts, basic skills, decision stage, circular path, controlling play, set next stage, and adding a page. Okay. Let's keep this aside. Okay. Now you guys tell me how should I create a process? Go to the particular folder, right? Then right click on it, then
Create process.
click on the create process. I will just put it as day 3, day 3 May 2023. Next, enter the process description. Next, click on finish. Okay. Now decision stage. Let me take that. Okay. This you can see here. I have just taken drag and drop, right? I am doing this drag and drop. Okay. Instead of drag and drop, also I can able to capture this decision stage. How? You just click on the decision stage. Point stage. It's little bit slow. If tool becomes little slow, I will reinstall the tool again so that it will be very fast. Okay. So that is the reason it is still not highlighting over here. Okay. So there are two ways to get the stages. Okay, first one is drag and drop. Okay, another one is once you click on it, right, here you can see pointer, right, and the pointer what it is displaying, it is highlighting with a light blue border, right? Did you see that light blue border? So currently
Yes.
our cursor is on pointer. Okay, same way if I click on this calculation stage, this same on the calculation stage it will going to display in the uh, light blue color border. Okay, then you just need to click on the screen, so automatically it will going to place that particular stage. Okay, so that is the second way of taking it. Okay, okay, now you have assume that you have taken some additional stages. Okay, you can able to delete it by using the delete button on the keyboard. Okay, and if you wanted to copy paste, you can able to do that, right? That's what we have discussed yesterday. You can able to copy paste multiple times. Okay, what are all the basic activities we can able to do it in the Excel sheet, right? Same things we can able to do it over here. Okay, now let's move to decision stage now. Okay, now you tell me, sometimes we will be putting some decisions, right? So for example, if this is true, then follow this path. If this is false, then follow this path, right? That's how it will be available in some of the programming languages, right? So here my requirement is, okay, let's say 2 greater than 3, is it true or false? You have to respond to
Yes.
me, true or false.
True.
2 greater than 3, true or false.
False.
False. Okay, 2 greater than 3, this is false statements, right? Now let's see. Okay, now we have put some logic over here, put some condition over here, 2 greater than 3. Now I will link this. Okay, then I will link here. Okay, if it is true, come down. Okay, I'm taking the notes over here. Okay, okay. So what we have given the condition, right? In decision stage, we have given the expression, or we have given the condition 2 greater than 3. If this is true, if yes, true, then follow yes path. If it is false, then follow no path. Okay. Can I run now? Okay. There are zero errors. Okay. I'm resetting. Then there are zero errors. Now let me run this. Which flow it went? False flow it went, right? Okay. Let me rerun this again. Which flow it went? False flow, right? So based upon the decision, if it is true, then it will follow the yes. If it is false, then it will follow no. Okay. Now let me double click on this decision stage. Okay. Instead of 2 greater than 3, I will put 10 greater than 3. Is it a true statement or false statement?
True.
True. Now, in which direction it has to flow? It has to flow the down direction, right? True flow. Yes, flow. Did you see? It went to down, right? Because this condition is true. So that is the reason it went down. Okay, it's a true flow. Okay. Now, here what we have given, here hardcore values we have given it, right? So I don't want to put hardcore values, okay? I wanted to put some data items over here instead of hardcore values, okay? Let's do that, how we can able to do, okay? So where do we store the data? In data items, right? Just pick up data item one, okay? Just mentioned as a value. What should be the data type? If you are dealing with the numbers, then it should be the number data type. Initial value, just put it as 100. Okay. A value is done. Now I need to create a B value. I'm just copy paste. After copy pasting, I'm just changing the name here. Instead of A value, I just put it as B value. Instead of 100, I will just put it as 10. Okay, I click on OK button. Now I have created A value as well as B value. A value 100, B value 10. Now I go to decision stage. Okay, I will just remove uncoded values. There are numbers. Here I will put it as A value greater than B value. Okay, here I will just writing is A greater than B. Okay, I have written the logic A value greater than B value. Okay, if it is true, then it will follow yes direction. If it is false, then it will follow no direction. Okay, let me reset. Now run. Right, it went into the yes flow, means true flow. Okay, this is nothing but a false flow. This is nothing but true flow, right? Because A greater than B, yes, A value is 100, B value is 10. That is true. Now what I do is I will put B value as 500. Now you tell me which flow it will going to run. It went into the false flow, right? Because A greater than B is a false statement. Agree?
Yes.
Clear? Clear about the decision stage now? Can I move to the next?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Now what I do is I will put A value as 50. Okay. Now you tell me which flow it will going to happen. In which flow it will going to run. True flow or false flow. A value is 100 and I put it as B value as a 50. You tell me which flow it will going to run.
False.
Sorry?
False.
False. Okay. A value is 100, B value is 50. Or B value you can just consider 1. Which flow? Is it a true or false? A value is
What is a
100,
B value?
B value I have given as a 1.
Hmm. Okay. It's a true.
True. So it will follow true flow, right?
Yes.
will run this. Okay. Can I run now?
Yeah.
Oh, why it went into the false? It's a true, right? Can I run one more time?
Yes.
Oh, why it went to the false statement then? Okay, that is the reason what I am saying every time before I run it, right? What I am doing, I am resetting the values, right? This is a reset. This is a resetting the values to the initial values. Okay. In this case, I did not run this reset, right? You would have observed from yesterday onwards, I am for every run, I am resetting the value, right? Here, I did not
Okay.
reset the value. Okay. Now, what is the difference between resetting and not resetting? If I open the B value, you can able to see initial value as well as current value, right? Initial value as well as current value. What is the current value over here? 500, right? What is the initial value? 1. Okay. What happens is when you don't reset the value, okay, if you are running the process, if you don't reset the value, what is the current value it is there, it will going to pick up that value only. Here current value is 500, right? So 100 greater than 500 is a false. So that is the reason it is going into the false statement, even though you have given the initial value as 1.
Okay.
Okay, so that is the reason. See, if I reset, you just see what will be the difference. Okay, a reset. Can you see here what is the
The
B
values
value?
are given.
B value is 1 and current value is nothing. Initial value it is 1, but current value there is no current value. Okay, current value will going to display when you are actual running the process, right? So that is the reason before you run any of the process, you have to make sure that you click on the reset button so that it will initialize to initial values. Okay, what is the initial value? 1. So it will initialize to initial values. It will take off the current values, right? Current values
Okay.
will happen only once you run the process. Clear, guys?
Okay. So yeah. So all the
Okay.
time it's all the time
Yeah,
we should reset.
reset. Yeah. Otherwise, it will take the current value. Okay. Now I will run. Now you tell me which flow it will going to run. True flow, that is S flow, or false flow, no flow. A greater than B.
Yeah. True.
True. That's right. That next stage, or you can just reset, just run it. Right? It went into the true flow. Okay. If I open A value or B value, you can see initial value is 100, right? Current value is also 100, right? Initial value is 1, current value is also 1. Okay. Now, if I don't reset and change the value, then it will going to take current value only, but not initial value, because we did not reset, right? Resetting means it will going to clear out the current values and it will just display the initial values only. Okay,
Okay.
clear? Can I move to the next topic?
Yes.
Okay. Now we will discuss about the circular path. Okay. What do you mean by circular path? Okay. If you wanted to do some activity for n number of times in a loop, okay, that is nothing but the circular path. Okay, you wanted to run that particular flow for n number of times, okay, that is nothing but circular path. Okay, let's see how it will be. Okay. So what I do is, okay, okay, I will just renaming as initial value. I will put it as 1. Okay, then maximum value, I put it as 10. Is it okay? Then, and you would have seen this node stage, right? If you put this node stage, okay, this is just for writing any comments, okay, because you don't know, okay, which flow it is, okay. So like whenever you are doing any of the development, right, if there are any complexities there, then you can put this node stage and you can write down this node stage, okay, and you can provide a description about this node stage, okay. It's like a comments, okay. What are the comments? Okay, this is a false flow, okay. You can write down the description about uh, the condition, or you can write down the description about the scenario, okay, in which scenario this will going to be executed, something like that, okay. Here I have mentioned because this is the false flow, okay, because you should understand, so that is the reason I have just taken the node stage and I have written this, okay. This is the false flow, something like that, okay. Are you clear about the node stage? It doesn't do
Yes.
anything, okay. It will just pass this node stage just to make sure that what logic we have implemented, that it will going to give the some understanding about that logic, okay. So here what is the logic? We are saying this, okay, this is a false flow, right? We are saying that, okay, this is a false flow. I wanted to write it down so that everyone can understand, so that is the reason I have written like this, okay. In the same way, when
Okay.
there are any difficult logics you are writing, right, you can just mention like this, okay, this is the path flow, okay, this condition is executed whenever this kind of scenario will going to occur, something like that, okay. Clear about the node stage as well?
Yes.
Okay, now let's discuss about the circular path, okay. Here I have put initial value is 1, maximum value is 10, okay. Now I double click on this decision stage, okay. What I do is initial value less than maximum value, okay. Here name you can put any name based upon your understanding, okay. What I am putting is condition true, okay. Initial value less than maximum value is, okay. So at this moment, is it correct or wrong? Right? Correct or wrong? Tell me, what is the output? True or false?
True. True.
That's right, okay. If it is true, which flow it will going to execute? Yes flow, right?
Yes.
Now I will take one more stage, calculation stage, okay. Here what I do is, I will going to increment initial value. Okay, how do I increment the initial value? So first of all, take initial value. That's 1. Okay, initial value is, currently initial value is 1 plus 1, total 2. Where do I want to store the 2 value? I wanted to store the 2 value into initial value. Okay, here I will go it as initial value plus plus. Okay. I will delete this S condition here and I will put this condition to increment. If this condition is true, then go here. Okay. And one more thing is there. Anchor is there. Anchor stage, right? When do you put now again? I wanted to after incrementing, I wanted to put the condition again. I wanted to check the condition. How do I check? Right? I can't able to check it over here, right? Already one S statement is gone. Again, if I put it the statement like this, right? Can you able to see where the flow is going on? Right direction is there as well as left direction is there, right? Can you able to understand what is going on? Can you able to understand what is going on? No, right? If you see here
Mm-hmm.
statement, we have given the link right direction as well as left direction, right? So we can't able to understand properly where it is going, which flow where it is going. To avoid that, what I take, I will take anchor over here. Okay, I will just put it over here and copy paste and take one more anchor over here. Okay, okay. After initial value, connect to this anchor, connect to this anchor, then connect to this condition. Okay, or else directly you can connect from here. Okay, or like this you can able to connect like this. Okay, after start, first you connect to this and then it goes to the true condition. Okay, it's up to you how you can able to design it. Okay, then if it is false, then it will go to the negative flow. Okay, now I'm deleting this and resetting it now. Okay, then I run now. I'm running it. Okay, which flow it will go? Initial. Okay, yes, flow, right? What is the initial value? Initial value become 3 now, right? And it is checking the condition. Okay, condition is still true, incremented the value. Now initial value become 4. Now again it is checking the condition. Now again it's true, then it is going into the initial value and incrementing initial value, right? It is running into the loops. Okay, it will run into the loops until this condition going to fail, right? Until and unless this condition is true, it will going to run into the loop. Once the condition is false, then it will come out of the loop. Is it right? Yes or no?
Yes.
Right? You can see here the initial values keep on incrementing. Right? After that, again it's taking the condition. Now initial value is 10, maximum value is 10. Which flow it will going to happen? Right? It's a negative flow. Right? False flow. Why? Because 10 less than 10 is a true statement. Right? 10 less than 10 is a true statement. If it is less than initial value less than maximum value, then only it will be true. Otherwise, it will be false. Correct?
Mm-hmm.
Are you clear? Or you want me to explain one more time? Clear, or you want me to explain one more time? Silence means can I take it as a not clear?
Yeah, yeah, you can go at once again.
Ah, that's good. Right. Okay. What is the circular path? Okay. Sometimes we will going to get the situation, not sometimes, maximum times. Okay. In a RPA, we will going to repeat the steps again and again. Okay. We repeat the steps until we met some conditions. Okay. Okay. So for example, you are launching a web application. Assume you are launching a web application. Launch did not happen properly. What do? You will retry
Y-
again. You will retry again and you will try to launch again and you will check whether it is launching or not. Okay. Let's say second time also you did not, even though second time also page did not load it properly. Okay. Did not launch it. Again, third time you will try it. Okay. how many times you wanted to try it, that you can able to mention over here. Okay, in this way you can able to mention, okay, initial value 1, maximum attempts you can able to provide as 3. Okay, if even though if 3 times you have launched the application, it did not launch, then after trying 3 times you will send out an exception saying, boss, application we launch is not successful, we have tried to launch 3 times but it is failed, could you please look into the application level, something like that. We will RPA bots will going to send out an email communication to the
Okay.
associates or SME, right?
Okay.
In that case, what we need to do, we need to retry for 3 times,
Yeah.
right? We need to run that in the 3 times. So in
Mm.
those scenarios it will going to help out, right? In some of the scenarios
Okay.
where you wanted to have the incremental calculations, right? In those scenarios it will going to happen. I'm just giving
Okay.
very few little examples. In real time it will be more scenarios where you will be running the process in loop. Okay, so
Okay.
what we have taken, we have taken one decision stage, right? We are putting some condition. Okay, initial value less than maximum value. Initial value we have given as 1, maximum value I have given as 10. Okay, this is true now, right? After that,
Mm-hmm.
if it is
Yeah.
true, then it will going to perform some actions. Okay, instead of yes, I will, what I do is, for your understanding, I will just take a note. Okay, here you assume that, okay, I am doing some steps. Assume that you are performing some steps here. Okay, after performing some steps, you go to increment. Okay, you go to calculation stage, and what you do, you are incrementing the value of initial value, right? So if it is initial value is 1, then after executing this stage initial value becomes 2. If initial value is 5, then after executing this step the initial value becomes 6, right? We are incrementing with plus 1. Then again it will come to the condition, and it will check, okay, initial value less than maximum value, true or false. If it is true, again it will going to run, right? How many times it will go into the loop? It will go into the loop 9 times. Okay, 10th time it will going to check condition. Okay, initial value is 10, maximum value is also 10, then condition becomes false, then it will follow the false flow. Clear?
No. Okay.
Clear, Vinay?
Yes. Sir, initial value we are giving inside the loop now, sir.
Vinay, I can't hear you, your voice is very low.
Initial value we are
Hmm.
giving in inside the loop now, sir.
Yes, it's a inside blueprism only.
Hmm.
Okay, now I will run this. Right, true. Okay, I'm done, did some calculation, did some performance over here, then I am incrementing value. Now you can see initial value becomes 2, right? Then I am again condition true, then I am performing some activity over here, then incrementing the initial value 3, then condition is true, again I am performing some activity over here, then I am incrementing the initial value. Okay, initial value become 4. Like that it will going to run this loop for 9 times, right? 10th time what it will going to happen, the condition becomes false, right? Then it will follow the false flow. Okay, you have to practice. Okay, if you keep listening and living it, it doesn't work. You have to practice these scenarios. In further classes you will have better understanding why I am explaining these basics concept over here. Okay, once you clear with this
Okay.
basic concept, you will understand the actual requirement in the project, when we will do it, why we will do it. Okay, now at this moment you just understand the concept. Okay, don't go in detail. Once I explain all these steps, then when I'm doing the real activity, right, real project, then you will come to know, okay, why we will going to put this condition, why we will going to put this, why we will going to take these data items, right, how we are incrementing the value, all those things you will going to come to in later stages. Okay, can I move to the next topic?
Yes.
Okay, basic skills, nothing but cut, copy, paste, okay, delete all those things. Decision stage, I've explained you. Circular path, this is nothing but running into the loop,
Loop.
right? This is a circular path. We can say that when you are repeating the steps again and again, right, that is nothing but a circular path. Okay, don't say that this is a loop, this is a circular path. Loops are different concepts, okay. Here there are
Mm.
loops concepts are also there. Okay, loop is
Sir,
different, okay.
can you
Here
give, sir, can you explain that with another example, like even or odd numbers, with another condition, like even or odd numbers, like
here
can you change the condition, sir? Like
okay,
giving it even or odd numbers, prime numbers, like that.
tell me what value you want me to put over here.
Like he's saying
Um,
even and odd numbers values.
So in initial
Even
value,
I
numbers,
want
what value?
only even.
even numbers and the odd
I
numbers.
want only. Yes.
Okay, fine. 10 and 11. Hello.
Yes.
Yes.
Can I run?
Okay. B value max.
Initial value is 10, maximum value is 11.
Okay.
Okay,
Condition.
that is even number or number, right? Condition is same. Initial value less than max value. If this is true, then it will follow this condition. If it is false, then it will follow this flow. Can I run now? This is what your question, right, Vinay?
No, sir.
Then
From 1 to 10 numbers, uh, I want to display only even numbers.
you want to increment with 2. Is that right
Ah,
understanding?
right.
Actually, he might. I guess he wants a process to create a even numbers to display and the odd numbers to display.
Yes.
No, that is a big process, right? We are not going
Yeah.
into
So it's a
loops. We
big.
are not discussing about uh,
I
the
think
concept.
I think we have to write the code.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Little bit some more logics I have to implement over here. Okay. Those kind of things we will do it once we are clear with these basic concepts of all these.
Okay.
Are you fine?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay. Circle pass is done. Decision stage is done. Okay. And after that, reset.
One question before we move it, increasing the values. Can you just show me the values? Like how did we do that?
Good question. Okay. I'm just double clicking on it.
Double clicking on it.
Yes,
Okay.
right. I have
Initial
explained
plus
you
this.
regarding the calculation stage on yesterday, right? So
Yesterday's.
you have to
Mm-hmm.
make sure that you don't miss any of the previous sessions. Otherwise, you won't understand. Okay.
Okay.
In yesterday's class, I have explained you about the calculation
Yeah.
stage, right? So in calculation stage, we can able to put some expressions over here, or we can able to put some expressions plus number combination, right? Sometimes we directly put some hard coded values, right? And whatever the execution is will going to happen, right, the output will be stored in this store results value.
Yes, yes.
Okay, now initial value is 2, right? And what we are doing, we are adding plus 1. Then what is the initial value, what is the value over here in expression?
Okay, it becomes 3.
It becomes 3, right? What is the current initial value? 2. Okay. Now
2.
what it will going to
Mm.
happen? It will overwrite 2 with the value 3, because now this with this value we are putting into the initial value. We are storing that in
Okay.
store, right? So instead of 2, it
Okay.
will become 3,
Okay.
right? Like that, it
Okay.
will
So
going to overwrite.
that's output value. Mm.
Yes, output. Okay. Now I have given the 2. Okay. Now
Okay.
initial value is 2. Okay. Instead of plus 1, I will just put plus 2. Okay. Now you see how it will going to work. Initial value 4, right? Because we are incrementing
Yes.
with plus 2.
Okay.
Initial value 6.
Okay.
Okay. One
Mm.
more thing. Okay. So I want to explain these topics in further classes, but anyhow, let's show you what exactly it is. Okay. You can see here validate and execute expressions, right? Okay. Let's
Yes.
I already discussed about the validate stage, right? It will going to tell you
Mm.
whether we have used the correct syntax or not. It is clearly saying the
Okay.
expression is valid, right? If I am clicking on validate, it is saying that expression is valid. Okay. One more option is
Okay.
there. I thought I will going to discuss this when we are, discussing with the loop concepts. But that's fine. I will explain you right away so that you will understand what we are doing here. Okay. If I click on evaluate expression, okay, right? Now what is the current value here? Value is now the value. I have put the breakpoint over here, right? First to understand that. Okay,
Okay.
this is the breakpoint. Okay, now before running the process, okay, before running this, I wanted to see what will be the value of initial value. Okay, now initial value is 8, right? Then plus 2, right? It becomes 10, and it will going to store it in initial value 10. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay, now I will click on evaluate expression. Okay, in evaluate expression it will going to tell you everything. Okay, if evaluate expression is nothing but if you run this expression is there, right? It will going to run this expression and it will going to provide you the results. Okay, how do we run this? There is a test button is there, right? You have to click on this test button.
Okay.
It will going to give the output before running the process. It will going to give the output. Okay, it is saying that okay, initial value 8 and we are just adding 2, then it becomes 10. Okay, when you click on test, it will going to display the output 10. Okay, once you run the stage, then initial value becomes 10. Are you clear now?
Yes.
Okay, so all these things we can able to do it in the tool. We can able to know what will be the next value by just clicking on evaluate expression. Okay, what will be the output of this expression? You will going to come over here. Okay, it will going to come over here. Okay, in this way also we can able to validate okay what is going on inside. Okay, but I will tell you when we need to see these kind of scenarios. Okay, this is one of the scenario where you can able to see what will be the output and so on. Okay, but in some of the scenarios you can't able to see the output value over here, because the values will be in most of the cases, values will be in collections, values should be in data items, right? So you can't able to see the output over here, right? So to see the output, whether you put the correct condition or not, what is the current value, you have to test like this. Okay, that we will discuss in later stages in which scenarios we will test it. Okay. Okay. Now I don't want to run. Currently, my okay, current stage is this stage, right? Initialize plus plus. Okay, I don't want to run from here. I wanted to run from here. Assume that after running this, I don't want to run from here because this is the debug mode, right? I am developing it. So I wanted to
Okay.
run from here and I wanted to check this flow. Okay, how do I want to run from here? Okay, if I click on go button, it will run from here, right? It will continue from here. I don't want to continue from here. I wanted to continue from here. Okay, how do you want to continue from here? Okay, just click on this stage, right click. Can you able to see set next stage? Okay, if I
Okay.
click on this set next stage, can you see the focus is here, orange color is here.
Yeah.
Okay, now I run it, then it will continue from here, then from here to end stage it went, right? Just for your proper understanding, I will put one more node stage. Okay, reset, run it. Okay, now I run for the first time, right? After that I don't want to continue over here. Okay, assume that I will continue from here. Again I will run it, go button. This time I don't want to run from here, I want to run from here. Okay, this stage, but not this stage. How do I run? Just click, right click, set next stage. Okay, set next stage. Then once you click on set next stage, this stage will going to highlight with orange, right? Then we can clearly understand that okay, current position is this node stage. Okay, after that you just click on go button. Okay, from this execution will going to continue. Okay, wherever you want to execute, right? So in debug mode you can execute from anywhere else based upon your requirement. Okay, you can run till this point, then after that again you don't want to run all these steps, I want to run from again so and so steps, then you can able to do it by using set next stage. Okay, how do you do that? Click, right click,
Right click next.
set next stage, then it will going to highlight there, then click on go button. Okay, these are all you will going to understand after 10 days of class. Okay, why we have wanted to do, what is the reason? Okay, what is the purpose? But you just understand the concepts. Okay, for at least 10 to 15 days you just understand the concepts, why I'm telling. Okay, how we can able to do set next stage, why developers will do the set next stage, in which scenarios they will do the set next stage. Okay, that is a different topic. Are you clear now? What is
Yeah.
the set next stage? We can able to run the process from that particular stage, then we can able to put set next stage and we can continue the run from that particular point. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, okay. Reset option is done, set next stage is done. Now controlling play and adding a page. Okay, now I will just click on run button. Okay. Now I will just remove the breakpoint. Okay, now I will run it. Okay, so to execute this completely, you are waiting 10 seconds, correct? It took 10 seconds
Yes.
to complete the execution,
Hmm.
right? I don't want to wait this much of time, Baba. Okay, what I need to do, go to the run mode. Okay, you can see the debug speed, right? It's a by default it
Okay.
will be always normal. Okay, I wanted to increase the speed of the execution. Okay, let me just increase it. Now I will reset. Now I will run. Did you see the difference? Did you see the difference? It is running very fastly. Okay, okay. I wanted to run in the very fast mode. Okay, so I'm just dragging that to the fast. Now I will reset. Now I will run. Did you see? At one shot, it came to the end stage, right? At one go, everything is executed. Did you see? Okay, initial value 2, maximum value 10. Now I am clicking on go button. Okay, done. Executed within fraction of seconds. This loop executed within fraction of second,
Yes.
right? So like that, we can able to increase or we can able to decrease the speed based upon your requirement. Okay. Now I have decreased the speed, right? It is below the normal, okay, above the slow. Now I will reset. See how much time it is taking, right? It is very slow. Okay, like that you can able to increase the speed of your process. Okay, you can put normal or you can put fast. Okay, based upon that, it will going to execute it.
Okay.
Okay, right? Controlling play also we have done it. Now adding a page. Okay, what is what is this? This is the main page, right? What I said, I have given one interview related question also, right? Once you create the process, by default, which page it will going to create? By default, blueprism will going to create the main page, right? So here we have discussed about the decision stage, right? Calculation stage, data item, anchor, node. Okay. Now we will discuss about the page stage. Okay. Now how to create the pages. Okay. Basically, what is the use of page? Okay. What we'll discuss about the page stage usage. So in the programming language, right? If it is a process, if let's assume that I will give this small example. There is a process. You have to log in into the XYZ application. Okay. Then download the Excel sheet from that application. Okay. Then log out. Okay. Assume that these are three steps we have it. Okay. What is that? Login, login into the application, download the Excel sheet. Third one is log out. Right? In real world, in Blue Prism RPA, what happens is generally the Blue Prism concepts are for login page, for downloading report, for logout, everything should not be come under the main page. Okay, we should not write everything on the main page. Okay, for any of the process, you have to divide that process into multiple sub process. Okay, so one here in this scenario, what I will going to do is I will just put three pages over here. Okay, you just ignore it. I will just explain later. Okay, this is login to the application. This is downloading the Excel sheet. This is log out to the application. Okay, So all the logics we will not be writing into the main page. Okay, in main page we will be very limited. Okay, we should not write all the code into the main page. Where we need to write the codes, we need to write the we need to divide the project and we need to write the code into the multiple pages. Okay, here page 1, page 2, page 3 I have created it. In page 1 you have to write down login into the application process. In page 2 you have to write down downloading the excel from the application. In page 3 you have to write down logout. Okay, that's how it will going to happen in real world of the RPA. Okay, you should not writing all the code into the main page. You have to divide the process. Okay, and based upon the division you have to write down the logics in different pages. Are you clear? Basically we are dividing the process into multiple pages. That's it. Instead of writing entire code in the main page, we are dividing the process and we are writing into multiple pages. That is the use of pages. Okay, if there is a complex process is there, right, then we need to create multiple pages over here. Okay, the pages will be around 10, 15, 20 based upon the complexity of the process. Are you clear? Why do you use the pages?
Okay.
Okay, now let's discuss about how do we create the page. Okay, first drag. Okay, here just adding a page is there. Okay, if we have time then I will explain about this page. Okay, it will going to take 10 more minutes, 10 to 15 more minutes. Are you fine with it,
Yes.
Vinay?
Yes.
So at this moment I will just delete these pages.
On the laptop, do we have option to see the full screen? Because on the top side is cutting, not able to see it completely.
Which side it is cutting?
On the
This
top
one?
side, like uh, like yeah, no, it's good actually. Yes, yeah, we can able to see that now. Yes.
And I think you are
Okay.
unable to see properly the screen, right? You want me to zoom
Yeah,
in?
it's yeah, correct. Because the icons, the menu,
Okay,
letters are
we
very
can able
small.
to zoom like this. You can see here 100% zoom is there now. Okay,
Mm.
we can able
Okay.
to increase or we can able to decrease. Okay,
Yes.
is a 125%, 150%. Is it fine now?
Now the letters are no, yeah. Now the letters are visible. Actually, in the past, it was very my tiny letters. So
Mhm. Yeah,
okay,
whenever there is
it's
a
good.
inconvenience, you can just let me know. Okay, this tool
Now it's clear.
is not like that. Okay, you can't do this kind of activity on that particular screen. Okay, we can able to zoom in, zoom
Yeah.
out. Okay, everything we can able to do.
It was not visible earlier, so now it's very clear.
Uh,
Okay.
Now let's go back to the page. Okay, I have deleted all the page. How do we add the page? Okay, just drag and drop. Okay,
Okay.
once you drag and drop, by default, what it is saying, okay,
Add a
add
page.
a new page and create a reference to it. Add a new page without creating a reference to it. Okay, first we will go
Okay.
with this radio button. Add a new page and create a reference to it. What it is saying, add a page and create a reference to that page as well. Okay, now I will click the next. Okay, I am just selecting by default. I am not doing anything. I am just going with the by default. Add a new page and create a reference to it. Click on next. Enter the name of your page. Okay, just put it as calculation. Okay, calculation program. Click on finish. Okay, what it is displaying? Calculation
Okay.
program,
Okay.
right? Whatever name we have given, that name it came. Here, what it is displaying? Calculation program, right? And it created with start and end stages. Okay, calculation
Okay.
program it created and it contains two stages, start and end. Okay, we have gone with the second option, right? Second radio button. Okay, if I double click on it, you can see here which page we are calling. We are calling calculation program page, which is nothing but this page we are calling. Okay, by default it will going to come over here like this. Okay, now let's go with the second stage. Sorry, third one. Okay, earlier we have gone with the second one, right? First one was disabled, only second option was enabled and third option was enabled, right? We went with add a new page and create a reference to it. Now we will go with this radio button, add a new page without creating a reference to it. This is creating a reference to it, this is without creating a reference to it. Okay, let's see what is the difference. Okay, enter a name for your page. Okay, we will just enter as a test one. Click on finish. What it happened, it just created the page test one with start and end stages by default. But did we able to see the stage over here, page over here? No, right?
Mm.
Did you see the difference?
No. Yeah, it's not there.
Here we can't able to see the page, but page is created, right? This page is created, but we are not seeing any reference to that page. Correct? Now let me create one more. Okay. Add what it is like, add a new page without creating a reference to it. This one is with reference. Reference means here we can able to see this page. If we are going with the third option, add a new page without creating a reference to it, then it is not creating the reference, but it is creating the page, right? Now I will just add a test to do. Create a reference? No, it is creating the pages, but it is not creating a reference. Okay. Now let's go back with the option two. Okay. Add a new page and create a reference to it. Next, asking for a new page. Okay. Now I will just put it as test 10. Finish. Did you see? Test 10 page created as well as reference is also created, right? If I double click on it, where it is it is referring to test 10, right? It is referring to the page test 10. Now I will go with the one more option, third option, first option here, basically. Okay. Create a reference to an existing page. What it is saying? First, you just create a reference. Don't create a page. Okay. Here you are. This is nothing but the page creation, right? Here, what it is saying?
Yes.
Create a reference to an existing page, but don't create a new page. Okay. Let's see what it will going to happen next.
Okay.
Okay. When I click on next, you can see these are all the
Mm.
existing pages. Okay. Then you have to create a reference page. Okay. Okay. Now I will going to do the reference to the test to 10. I will click on finish. Okay. Here, this page is referring to test 10, right? Now you got
Okay.
it. What are all the
Yes.
three radio buttons and how we can able to use it?
Yeah.
Clear? Okay. Now what I do, I remove all these things. Delete, delete. Okay. How do I delete? Just right click, delete. Go to the main page. Okay. I'll delete these things as well. Okay. Only calculation program is there. Okay. And if I double click on this page, I can able to see, okay, it is reference to calculation page. Okay, I'm not deleting this page over here. Okay, I will not delete this. Okay, what I do is, just for your reference, I am just deleting this page. Okay, now again I will just try. Okay, I will just add a page. I will say that, okay, create a reference to an existing page. Then click on next. Okay, these are all the existing pages. I will select this calculation stage and I will finish. Okay. Can you able to see that page again? Calculation program, right? If I double click
Yes.
on this, where it is referring calculation program, it is referring. Okay. Now what I do is, first I don't want to run this process from the main page. I wanted to run this process from calculation page. Okay. So now I will just cut, go to the calculation page, will paste, done. And after that, I will link it, done. Okay. I will link it, reset. Okay. What it is saying, there is an error.
Error
Okay.
one.
Ignore the error. Now run it. Now you tell me what will be the output. Nothing is came, right? It started, it ended. Let's go to the calculation page. Oh, initial value is still 2, maximum value is 10. So it means that this page did not run. Correct?
Yes.
Strange. Please click run. Okay. Start and end. Let's go back to the control. Okay. This page did not run. Correct? So
Yeah.
main, the process will going to execute from the main page and it will going to execute at the main page only. If you are running any of the pages within the main page, then only it will go to that particular page. Okay. Now what I do is, from start to calculation program, calculation to end program. Okay, I will link like this. Okay, then reset. Okay, I will run it in the normal mode. Okay. Now, if I click on go button, you just observe what is happening over here. Okay, I'm just clicking on run. It, okay, calculation page, and it is coming into the calculation page inside, right? Then after that, it is performing the activity. Are you getting
Hmm.
Then once it reaches to end stage, which is the calling page, now here it is the main page is a calling page, right? Again, it is going back to the main page and it is continuing the rest of the steps. Okay, can I run it one more time? Yes, are you clear? Silence means I will run it one more time. Okay, now it enter into the calculation stage because we are calling the calculation stage from the main page, right? So it will execute all these things, then again it will go back to the calling page, which is nothing but a main page. కొంచెం క్లాస్ ఎక్కువైపోయిందా ఇవాళ?
No, nothing.
Nothing. Clear? Okay. I wanted to run the same page again. Okay, just copy paste,
Okay.
reset, run. Okay, a little bit fast. Now it went into the second calculation stage. Now it is running the calculation stage again, right? Like that, you can run the particular page n number of times based upon your requirements.
Okay.
Now it comes to an end state, right? Calculation state executed twice because we are performing or we are calling this calculation program, right, for the two times. So that is the reason it performed two times. Are you clear?
Yes.